Hi there. In this video we'll be installing a Mangoal dashcam in a Kia Ceed from 2011. First thing that I want to mention is thank you very much Mangoal for sending this in. We will have lots of fun installing this. So let's see what we have in the box. This is the exact model number right here. If you want to see a tiny bit of info on the back of it, but the most important thing is the camera inside. So let's have a look. I have already installed a Mangoal camera in my father's Skoda Octavia. That video will be also linked in the description if you want to look at it. And I was really pleasantly impressed by the fitment of that and the overall quality. It's working perfectly for, I think it's more than half a year if I'm not mistaken. So let's see what get inside the box. In this case, box really well made, really airtight. Some information about the connection, because yes, you can connect with your phone to the camera itself. Okay, some zip ties right here, the manual itself, and now we are getting into the really interesting stuff. We have the camera with its connector, and let me see, this is okay, so this will plug directly into the diagnostics port of the car, into, I think it's OBD also on the Kia, same name, and will take power directly from there. So that will make things much easier. And okay, this does not plug directly in here, so we will see into what else it plugs. Okay, so this is clearly, no, okay, now I get it, I remember, and it's actually written here. So this is the connector for the rear camera, because we also have a rear camera that we will install, and this whole cable can go to the rear of the car. We will see where we want to route it. And most likely in here we actually have a connector that matches this. So yeah, I'm already feeling a cable, so I'm 99% sure that we have, yep, and here it is, the connector itself. And another connector. What is this one for? Okay, I will actually search for that and see. Interesting. No idea about that one. But what interests us is this plus this. And we also have in this bag two things. One is actually more than two things. One is the double-sided tape, which has the same shape as you can see, which will go onto the windshield. And this is a spare double-sided tape. We also have one pre-applied onto the plastic frame that goes on, onto the windshield, and this actually latches onto it. We won't be doing that now for obvious reasons. A spudger to pry apart that trim inside the car, and a Lexar, which is actually quite a good brand, 128 gigabytes card. So that's plenty for a dashcam that's filming also front and also back. You don't want, I don't know, 32 gigabyte card or something like that. You will wear it really quickly, but a 128 gig is perfect. This is quite a big manual, so I'm not going to be doing what I usually do and show everything in normal speed. I'm going to browse through it in high speed, and you can pause at any time and read what you need in case you don't have the manual anymore. just want to mention, as manuals go, this is one hell of a detailed manual. Cool. And because everybody will ask for details or specifications, some features are right here. So it's a 4K camera, Novatec processor and Sony sensor. Sony sensors are really good in low light, especially, many of them. So that is perfect. Getting started not that important, but even more specs right here. 150 degrees Ultra HD wide angle. The resolutions that it can film at. Rear camera is a 1080, plenty for rear camera aperture. It has Wi-Fi, obviously, it uses it to connect to your phone, anti-flicker, and it can also support 60 Hz countries. And yeah, interface in terms of power and working temperatures. That's about it. Let's get to installing it. Okay, first fit. Looks perfect inside the car, but the windshield developed a crack recently, so that needs replacing. We will just install it temporarily in here, and then it will get reinstalled after the windshield is replaced. But the fitment is absolutely perfect, so that's great. Now let's route some wires. We are going around here, under that thing, all the way through there, and the diagnostic port is somewhere around here. Where is it? I cannot feel it. Here it is. So there is where we need to reach into that port. So I put lots of double-sided tape. We could have just used the first one that comes with it, and then after replacing the windshield use the second one, because there's a spare one available, the big one that comes from factory applied. But nah, it's just for a few days. It will hold with this double-sided tape in here for sure. Okay, normally you can glue this thing, but if I clip it in here, in our situation, I will see better where I align the camera exactly, so I prefer to clip it directly in. Anyway, it's temporary until the windshield is replaced, so yeah, doesn't matter that much. To make things a bit easier, this has a small clip right here, and you can slide this from a rail. If you move it, it comes out, and now you can glue on your camera and be sure that it's straight towards the direction that you want it. And it's on right at this level, so nothing bothering it apart from the crack, but windshield will be replaced, so doesn't matter. Slid this back in on the rail. This is for GPS. We are not using this, so we will just tuck it right in here. There's a bit of space, and the other cables we start to go with them through here, but in here we plug now the rear camera, and only then put the cable inside under this. Connected both power and rear camera to their respective plugs. Now we are just running everything under this. Rear camera cable is going through here, through there, all the way to the back. And we left this wire quite loose everywhere, so it doesn't affect the airbag itself. It can pop this wire from here. Even I could pop it, as you can see, immediately. So make sure you don't disrupt the airbag in any way. And in here we want to route it through this, come with it through here, go under it, and come out here in the middle. But let's see how we can put it in here. Quite a lot of wires, and actually no, this seems emptier. Initially it seemed fuller, but no, this one is actually emptier. So this one only rubber, we will put it back in place, and we brought the wires here. This also has a plastic, and there are 4 clips, one on each side, so that also needs to come out, but later. Now we want to get this through the rubber inside of here. We popped this, it's still in place, we didn't take it out, just popped it so we have enough room underneath it to do what we want and come with the wire around this area somewhere. So if you want to take it all out, you need to also take this out and also this out. So that's no fun, just loosen it up a little bit. So rubber is back in place. For this one we needed to pop out the plastics and make them go into the rubber once again. All the wires are going through them. It's coming out through here, and we have it right here, and obviously connected to the camera. So simply push it in place in both sides and it should lock, and it's all done. And camera is in position. That shows you what needs to be at top, otherwise you will have your image flipped. So yeah, the sticker you can take it off, keep it, it's your option. We tried to make it see through the lines, through the heating lines. It's a, yeah, anyway, you will get a heating line in front of it, but you will not see it as a line. It will be really blurred, so doesn't affect too much. So cable for power is routed again. It's again loose, so any airbag could pop it out any second from this whole channel all the way. Now it's inside here, and through a vent hole it's coming right down here. This has a switch with two settings on it. Either it powers on when you put the contact, or it powers on 24/7. We set it to power on only when we put the contact to the car. And we put the contact for the first time and it's on. You can see the blue LED, but obviously it's not recording because we didn't yet put the Lexar card in. To insert the card, contacts towards us and it will go in there and should clip in place, and it's clipped in place now, and you heard the camera. If you don't have an image, remember you have the protection foil on it. And we are back at the rear camera and we flipped it. We were so confident we got it right, we got it exactly wrong and it was upside down. So we needed to unglue it and glue it back on. So these are the steps that we followed to connect to the camera. We installed this Skycam app, and then exactly like this we connected to it, and it's working absolutely perfectly, and you can adjust all the settings from the app for the camera itself. And this is the video feed, live video feed. Really nice image. Yes, you can see the crack in the windshield right in the middle of the windshield, and the rear camera, but this is the worst case when sun is directly on the camera. And the camera is working perfectly. It's powering on by itself, it's powering off by itself, and I will show you in a moment how it looks like from the outside. And this is how it looks like from the outside. Ignore the white stripes. Again, when the windshield will be changed, those will not be visible anymore. It looks OEM, really nice. And that's about it for the video. Thank you very much, Mangoal, for sending this. It's working absolutely perfectly, and if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Bye.